Definitely the coolest house I've ever rented. It's also the most infested with insects, the leakiest roof, the least amount of electrics, most mosquitoes, but it really is beautiful. And this is just the back garden. And there's trees that you can see over there. The land that goes with this house goes right as far as the far trees. I'm going to walk through this bit quick because it's mosquito heaven. This is a cool little catchment pond for the water from the roof, but the frogs love it and the ducks recently discovered it, so that's been entertaining. And the land that goes with this is all the way down there at that green hedge past the big tree. I think some of this pond belongs to this house, but it seems to be the border between this house and the house you can see in the distance there. Startled some ducks. Unfortunately, this house has been put up for sale, so we have to move out. And so we're going to move to Sweden. Hopefully, we can find somewhere as cool as this. So we still get all the nature. But for a fraction of the price of the Netherlands. Or the UK. Here's the driveway. And instead of like a normal house having the bins at the end of the driveway, no, we don't have that. Also another half a mile down the road. So either have to load up the bike or the car to take the rubbish out. So that's something I'd never really considered before living here in the woods. So something to consider when moving to Sweden, because honestly it's a real pain in the behind. Pretty beautiful driveway though, isn't it? And you can see only part way down the driveway and you already can't see the house. Of course, being the Netherlands, there's never a cycle track far away, so just across about 4 trees in that direction is the cycle track. And it runs parallel to this driveway until continuing on. You probably noticed some pretty hefty old ivy on these trees. We did a little bit of remedial work to help the trees have a bit of a chance of surviving. Oh, just scared a rabbit. Well, I think it was a hare actually. Didn't catch that though, sorry. There's a cyclist going by. Okay, we're back at the top end of the driveway near the house. So it'd be nice to film the daffodils since it's my last spring in the Netherlands. This is the first really glorious looking day. I mean, that sky looks amazing. So this is an extra house. We don't rent that part. We rent the larger part of the house. But we get to enjoy the grounds and we don't have to maintain them, so that's quite handy. Because there's a lot to maintain here. These trees are incredible. Oh, such beautiful trees. So this is the bit behind the woodshed, and this is where the deer often come to hang out. It's very cool. You can see them from the kitchen window when you're doing the washing up, and that's so awesome. Sadly, they don't visit quite as often as I'd like, but you know, can't complain. And we do get woodpeckers all the time, which is always entertaining. As they knock on the door, it sounds like you've got guests, and no, it's just the woodpecker. But one thing living here has taught me is that I love being in nature, surrounded by the trees, all the sounds. So this is what we want to find in Sweden, and maybe you'll come along on the journey with us. And then I'll be setting up my art studio. I'll be doing beach combing, and I'll be visiting Lopez to do thrifting, to furnish the house and the art studio and make art with, all the things. I thought it's a beautiful day to get a tour of where we're starting from.